and gentlemen, welcome to the Foundation channel. I am Tanya Cortez, and on this channel I talk about everything foundation and complexion for more mature skin. So we're gonna be playing with something new, and YouTube land is old because I think it's like 2 weeks old, you know, and that's ancient in YouTube land. But I'm sure you guys have already seen some reviews, of course, but of course, you know, I wanted to try it myself. And this is the new Patrick Ta Major Skin Cream Foundation and Finishing Powder Duo. And this is what the packaging looks like. And how pretty is this? Okay, this is absolutely gorgeous. But just me touching it for this little bit of time has all these fingerprints on it. We're gonna go over it, we're gonna get it on our skin, and we're gonna see what we think of it. All right, guys, so let's get started. Let me give you guys the vitals. So first off, she is $52 and there is 24 shades. Some of the highlights, it's a pressed powder formula. It's a cream formula. It's medium coverage, a natural finish. It says it's good for pores and it's best for oily, combo, normal skin. So it doesn't say anything about dry skin, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's not going to be good for you. It's saying it's blendable, it's medium coverage, and it has a satin finish powder. So it says it blurs the appearance of pores to create a flawless looking skin-like finish. All right, so that's the vitals, guys. So we're going to use a brush today because I don't have no clean sponges. This is what she is looking like, and let's take a look at her. This packaging, you gotta admit, it is beautiful. But this is what she looks like. So it looks like the cream portion is up top here, and then the powder is here. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it, and let's see. Okay, so this is the shade. So it very well might work. So let's go ahead and try that. All right, so what I have on my face right now is a little bit of color corrector, no concealer, a little bit of eyeshadow. I'm just gonna take some swipes because with cream formulas, I don't know if the best way for me to have done this would have been just dipping my brush in there, but I don't really want to do that. So I know with cream formulas, you really don't need a lot. So I'm just gonna put a little on and see. Now, of course, instantly when I saw a cream formula, I got nervous because they usually get really, really slick on me. If you've never been to my channel, I have combination of oily skin. I have a lot of texture, fine lines and wrinkles. I have very large pores, and that is my mature skin. So I always get a little concerned when it is time to use a cream foundation or something like that. So let's go ahead and blend this in. All right. It feels like it's really light to put on. It's not like a thick cream. It just feels a little more on the sheer side. Not necessarily sheer, but it just feels, it doesn't feel really thick and creamy. Okay, guys, so this is what it looks like so far. You still see you see a little bit of a shine, but not like horrible at all. And of course, we don't have any powder on yet, but this looks really, really nice. This looks really, really nice. So far, I like this. So let's do this. Let's get on some concealer, and then we're gonna set this and see what we have going, okay? I just put on a little bit of concealer and I set it. And now we're gonna try this powder. And with finishing powders, you don't need a whole lot. Because they're just made to finish the look. Okay, so this is with the finishing powder. I like the way this looks. I'm gonna put on some bronzer, and this is Minted. It's called Vacay, and I've hit pan on it, but I got a backup already. This is my favorite bronzer. So I'm just gonna use a little bit, and normally I don't like to put on any other kind of powder when I'm doing this review, but I am going somewhere, so I don't want to look neat. I don't want to look really dull. This is what we look like right now. So this is in the beginning, so this is what it looks like. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to give you a outside picture, and I normally really don't like to rush foundation videos or anything like that, but I do have somewhere to go, and I thought it would be perfect to do this video and wear this foundation so I could actually give you guys a good wear test. But you know what, this looks really nice, so we're definitely gonna have to see how this wears, because if this wears nice, this is going to be probably something that I would really like to wear again. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back, and this is my face. Okay, so I have to confess, I did touch up. Okay, I had to touch up. I did get pretty oily, but not like slick oily like that it looked ugly. It wasn't like that. It was just a little bit more glowy than I like. It was oily. So I did touch up a little bit. I didn't touch up with any powder. I just took the dry brush that I had with me, which was this, and I kind of just did a little swoop, you know. Now this is my thoughts on it. It's been at least 10 hours, okay? So for 10 hours, I think it still looks really, really good. My eyeliners ran down my face. But other than that, I like it. I really do like it. I would wear it again. Did have a primer on, but it wasn't a mattifying primer. It was a hydrating primer, but I still think that was the reason why I think it still looked so good. I think that if I wore a mattifying primer, it would have got extremely oily. If you've watched me, you know I have this little texture patch right here that annoys me, and after a while I started to see it a little bit more. In the beginning, when it was first applied, I didn't see it, but now as the night went on, I can see it. And let me kind of, if you guys can see it, it's right here. It's like a texture patch, and so I started to be able to see it. But you know, once I touched up a little bit, it kind of helped to camouflage it a little bit. I did not have a mask on, so it did kind of fade a little in here. It faded a little on my nose because I can see the line from my glasses on my nose. If you just take a little bit, just a dry brush, or the brush that you initially put the powder on, it still probably has some residue in there, so it kind of just freshened it up. To be honest, I wish I could just buy the powder, because the powder is nice. I really love the color of it and everything. It just gave it a really nice, I even got compliments on my makeups. Would I recommend it? I really would. If you don't mind spending the $52 to try it, I think you should try it. You don't need a lot. I would not, this is not a product that I would build up to the hilt. I would not do that. If you needed to cover more, I think I would just color correct or something like that, but I would definitely not suggest you build this up. I just don't think it would look as nice. It might start getting like a little cakey effect on you. So. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and remember, it all starts with the base. You guys stay safe. Bye.